Today, I'd like to share with you how to imprint a new reality on the power that you project into reality. Yes, absolutely, my friends. What's going on, everybody? This is Luke Picco with IroncladConfidence.com. Coming to you guys today, my friends, another amazing video. Yeah, buddy, baby. I hope you guys are rocking that world, dude, and always transforming that psychology, baby. Yeah, buddy, dude. So check it out, my friends. If you guys are new here to the YouTube channel, you guys, on this channel, we talk about all things transformation. We talk about all things personal development. And I share with you some powerful insights when it comes to universal laws of attraction, dude. When it comes to quantum physics, which is science. It's actually how reality works. And so we dive deep on this channel, dude. I'm going to share stuff with you that's probably going to challenge your frame of mind. It's going to challenge your perception of reality. And that's actually a good thing if you want to make transformation in your life, right? If you want to become a different person, if you want to improve your life, right? Yeah, buddy, baby. And so, if that sounds good to you, really quick, I'm also kind of intense sometimes. I'm pretty straightforward. And so that energy can probably apply a little more pressure than you're used to. It may agitate you a little bit, but I would encourage you to stick around, because that's actually that subtle pressure that you receive is what's going to make you better. Because what I've learned in personal development is that before you have a breakthrough, before you get positive, you're going to get negative. Always. Because see, right now you're living with the frame of mind that's probably has not been training when it comes to transformation, right? Personal development stuff, right? Yeah, buddy, baby. So check it out, dude. If that sounds good to you, then stick around, baby, because today I'd like to share with you how to imprint a new reality on the power that you project into reality. What are you talking about, Luke? This sounds crazy. So here's the thing, dude. You got to understand something about the words that we speak, the words that I use, the ideas that we talk about and think about all the time. I've learned this over the course of 15 years, 9 years, really just saturating myself and immersing myself to the point that I actually gave myself permission to start teaching it, to start sharing it, right? So here's the thing, baby. You have been living your whole life since the time you were a little rascal, dude. You've been living your whole life picking up impressions and imprints of information. You've been getting imprinted from the second you were born. You've been getting imprinted with information from the environment that you were raised in. Did you know that? Really stop and think about that, okay? And so what do I mean imprint? See, a lot of people hear that imprint and they think, okay, well, you're going to print something or imprint something, but really let's take it deep. What does that actually mean? See, when it comes to psychology, when it comes to invisible thought waves, see, right now, I'm sharing with you this video, I'm sharing you this amazing psychology, and you're getting imprinted with the ideas, with the picture, with the frequency, with the sound wave of this information, right? Can we not both agree? And that means after you're done watching this video, you're going to have been imprinted with a new awareness of how reality works. That should literally blow your mind. Because see, if you take this back to the day you were born, this is what's been happening to you. And this is why it's powerful, because your psychology is, when you're a baby, you haven't even formulated a psychological pattern yet. In other words, a pattern that you understand as a baby. See, the baby doesn't understand words. The baby doesn't understand thoughts. The baby doesn't really understand its own emotions. The baby doesn't know how to even walk. You see what I'm saying here? And so the environment that you were raised around, TV, media, radio, friends, relatives, parents, coworkers, any kind of information that you can think of, it carries an imprint, or it imprints whoever it's around, because it's impressive, it's imprintable. You see what I'm saying? And so, well, and then when you learn how to talk, as you're getting older, your body starts to pick up the impressions, the imprint of the words, of the thoughts, of the ideas, of the beliefs, dude. And then you start to develop a neural network in your psychology, and then you use that information to imprint on your reality what you hold inside as true. That should freaking rock your world, dude. Yeah, buddy. Because guess what? Because you accumulated a certain imprint of information in who you are, you turn around and use that same imprint of information and you project out onto reality what you want to create. Most people don't know that. That should freaking rock your world, dude. And so when we talk about, you know, how to imprint your psychology onto a new power of reality, that's what it is. Your reality is built on a power of imprints. Everything you see in the world around you is literally a projection and an imprint of the information, the psychology, the ideas, the thoughts, and the words that you believe. But here's where it's powerful. Because see, an idea is just an idea. A thought is just a thought. Those are the creative tools that we can use to create the reality that we want. But it's the energy behind those ideas that actually produce the reality we experience. It produces the reality that we live in from day to day. Most people don't know that, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. It's freaking powerful. Because that's why I do videos. That's why I do YouTube videos. Because see, when I step into this dimension, when I step into this energy, I'm literally opening up a portal of energy, and I'm stepping through the portal of energy, right? Just messing around, dude. But it's kind of a cool concept, right? It's kind of like Back to the Future, dude. You remember the original Back to the Future? When they go back to the future. How do you go back to the future when, you know, you're in the future? Future's forward, but you're going back to the future. It's like, what? The point is this. Remember the part in the movie where they freaking go back to the future and they step out of the car and they're all in their yellow suits and stuff? It's like this. They're entering that dimension of reality. They created and opened up that dimension, that energy portal. They imprinted that into, you know, into a movie, right? That's the point. And we do this all day, every day. All humans do this. Because this is how reality works. See, and so your life right now comes from millions and millions and millions of impressions of data. Millions and millions of impressions of information that you've accumulated, and then you use your life to imprint and impress that into the reality, into the power of the reality you create. That should freaking rock your world, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. Most people don't know that, dude. And so this is why people live like, you know, if you were imprinted from a young age, which, believe me, dude, I was imprinted with a lot of bad toxic ideas. A lot of bad dysfunctional reality. It's not poor me, it's not me playing the victim. It's me sharing with you that you could be living in with a certain impression of who you believe you are, and maybe it's not 100% accurate. Maybe if you can admit this to yourself, maybe you can realize that you've accumulated impressions of who you believe you are that aren't true. Because there's a lot of people right now who live life in sadness. They live in worry, they live in pain, they live in suffering, they live in anger, they live in envy, they live in all kinds of nonsense. And believe me, nonsense is a real thing. Because guess what? I was stuck in nonsense. And sometimes I still feel like things don't make sense. But you know what? At least I'm demonstrating the impression of the person of who I want to be in my reality, right? Yeah, buddy, dude. This is the way it goes, my friends. And so, what kind of reality do you want to rock, baby? What kind of mindset do you want to build, right? You have to understand something. You live to demonstrate the impression of who you believe you are. And if you are somebody who's never worked on yourself before, believe me, dude, I was there. I've always done personal development work, but it was always just bodybuilding, just fitness, just exercise, just nutrition, which is mandatory. That's like automatic. And so that keeps you healthy, that keeps you strong, that keeps you feeling good, that keeps your machinery and everything just working the right way, right? Yeah, buddy. But guess what, baby? If you don't pay attention to, the mechanics inside, your psychology, see, how you think, everything you think about, everything you talk about, everything that you hold to be true inside, the way you feel, is actually what's producing the reality that you experience. You understand? All information is just an experience of that reality. That should freaking rock your world, dude. That should rock your world, baby. That's why I'm very comfortable when I do this. Because I've imprinted so many ideas into myself over the years, through books, through podcasting, through videos, just repetition, and then because I've imprinted myself so much, I started giving myself permission to talk about those ideas, to think about those ideas, and then guess what? To project that new power of reality into my reality, right? This is how humans live life, and they don't even know it. That's why it's freaking powerful. Because you could be stuck in a situation right now that you cannot stand. And guess what? Everyone starts somewhere. Everyone starts somewhere. That was me, dude. I was in a situation where I was like, you know what? Went through all this crap growing up, struggled, dealt with it. And you know what people do? They hold on to their pain. They hold on to their resentment. They hold on to their fear. They hold on to their sadness. They hold on to their worry. They hold on to their anxiety. And the whole time they're being told to let go of it. Right? Each day has its own pressures and problems, and people know, they just hold on to it. You see what I'm saying? They don't know how to let it go. And you know how I've learned to let it go? Is to release it. Let it go. Because if you hold on to something, it's going to hold on to you. That should freaking rock your world. Boom! Unlock. Yeah, buddy. If you hold on to negativity, it's going to hold on to you. If you hold on to, doubt, doubt's going to hold on to you. If you hold on to fear, fear's going to hold on to you. If you hold on to worry, worry's going to hold on to you. Any word you can think of, if you hold on to that idea, it will hold on to you. And the reason it holds on to you is because you hold on to it. Ooh, dang, dude. Freaking amazing, baby. Guess what? If you hold on to love, love will hold on to you. If you hold on to confidence, confidence is going to hold on to you, baby. If you hold on to courage, courage is going to hold on to you. If you hold on to enthusiasm, if you learn to have a good time with who you are as a person, not to take things seriously, take your life seriously, but don't take yourself too seriously, you're going to be able to be dynamic. See, a person who's very, very rigid and serious and all like this, they are so controlled by fear that they've never figured out how to be dynamic. They've never learned how to build their character. You understand that you live every day to build the character of the personality of the imprint of who you are? That should freaking rock your world, dude. Yeah, buddy. This is the way it goes, baby. I know a lot of people don't like to... A lot of people fear people who seem to have it figured out, right? They're scared of that, right? But I'm here to tell you, when you understand what's going on in the invisible, the electromagnetic field of reality, how science works, how reality works, you start to see reality more than just like you see the 3D world. When you look out of yourself, you see the 3D world. The 3D world is the physical world. It's amazing. We were born here. We were put here. We live here. But we have to understand something. Our thoughts, our words, our actions, our beliefs, they literally come through us into the 3D world around us, and we experience that. So guess what? We experience all kinds of, destruction and problems in our life. Guess what? That's because what we're thinking about all the time and holding on to all the time. And it's a power struggle because you have other people who have their own energies and their own ideas and their own beliefs. This is everyone. And so what happens is if one person's more ignorant than another person and one person's more aware, usually what happens is if they're next to each other or working in the same environment, this is what usually happens, because this is what happened to me. The person who's real ignorant, real negative, real stubborn, real stuck in their own ideas, their energies, not necessarily verbally and physically gonna fight, which it can manifest into that, but through the energy field, there's this negative friction building. You see? And so if person B is real negative and person A is real positive, depending on how aware they are and how much they train themselves and teach themselves to keep themselves charged up in that psychological dimension of energy and power and positivity, then it'll be easy for them to deal with somebody who's negative if they're taking care of who they are, right? For the most part, in terms of their psychology and awareness and understanding, human psychology and how reality works. You see what I'm saying here? And so there's all these power dynamics at play that people don't even know, dude. You want to learn how to imprint your psychology onto a new power of reality? What does that even mean, right? Onto a new power of reality. Right now, your reality carries power. You've built it. You don't even know that, even though you know that. It's a catch-22. You know you're doing what you're doing to survive, to accumulate, to get to achieve an end result, right, in your life. But what you don't realize is that there's power in what you're creating. Meaning there's freaking influence, there's energy, there's power there. It's producing the results of the reality you experience. And so guess what, baby? You want to learn how to imprint your psychology so that you can, build a new power of reality? You have to change what's going on up here for out here to change. Yeah, buddy, dude. You have to. And guess what? See, I was imprinted growing up with a lot of anger, a lot of resentment, a lot of fear, a lot of just craziness, a lot of addiction. And those energies and those thoughts and those experiences, they hold on to us. And so we have to get to a point where we start to detach from things that are hurting us for the most part. You're not fully going to be able to detach from it because it's become a part of you, but what you can do is you can work on yourself every day, dude. You could take actionable steps every day and then step into that power of reality, step into that power of psychology, imprint yourself with new ideas. Imprint yourself with new perceptions of what you believe to be true about you and what you can do, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. Freaking amazing, baby. And that, my friends, is how to imprint your psychology onto a new power of reality. You hold all the power in your psychology right now. And if you haven't been this is kind of like there's a time delay. Because you've spent most of your life up until this point getting imprinted with all the data that you experienced. It doesn't matter what it is. If you experienced it and you can recall that experience and that data, that's called life experience. You've been imprinted with that life experience. Okay? And so in order to create a new imprint of information, and mind you, you don't want to just completely override what you've experienced, because obviously you've learned lessons along the way, right? Don't touch the fire, you're going to burn your hand. For the most part, right? That's the point. And so guess what? When you imprint new ideas onto your psychology, you actually start to build a premium grade mindset, dude. You start to create very powerful way of believing. You create a freaking crystal palace, dude, right above your head. It's called a halo, dude. Yeah, buddy. Or a hello. Whatever you want, dude. That's the point. You can build the type of character. You could build the type of ideas. You could build the type of beliefs that you want to work with in your life. If you want to be more happy, if you want to be more confident, if you want to be more successful, guess what, dude? You got to be more loving. You got to be more grateful. You got to have an attitude of gratitude, right? Yeah, buddy, baby. But that's it, champions. That's all I got for you guys today, my friends. I just wanted to rock some insights, share with you how to imprint your psychology with the new power of reality. Reading books is going to imprint you with the energy of whatever that book is. This video that you're watching is going to imprint and impact into you the psychology of this information. It's going to imprint it into you. After you're done watching this video, you're going to walk around with a different state of mind. Guaranteed. Just like watching a video on TV, right? Just like watching a movie, right? Once you watch a movie, you know, it impacts you. And so what you do is you experience the imprint of that reality. Then you become a superhero, dude. Legends never die, dude. They become a part of you, dude. That's the point. Information becomes a part of us. So what you want to do, who you want to be, what kind of attitude do you want to have? If you have a bad attitude, guess what? It ain't going to serve you. Because if you hold on to that bad attitude, it's going to hold on to you. Yeah, buddy, baby. But that's it, baby. That's all I got for you guys today. Check it out, my friends. If you guys are new here to the YouTube channel, you guys dig this kind of information, consider subscribing, dude. Consider, boom, baby, Hulk smash, dude. Give it a thumbs up. Hit the little bell notification if you want to receive updates when I rock these videos, baby. But I do thank you guys, and I do look forward to talking to you champions again next time, baby. Peace. Yeah, buddy. You hold all the power right now. Whatever you do with this information is going to impact into your reality what you get, dude. And then you're either going to be happy or you're going to be sad. And over here, we're going to be happy, dude. Boom, baby.